Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and I will admit to you right up front that I am feeling lousy, but if you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound in the load competition. It is a layout a day to get the finisher's prize, and you know how competitive I am. The prompt today, this is also kind of an example of scrapping when you can't relate to the prompt and when you're not inspired by anything that's part of the challenge. The prompt was about a certain hairstyle that I never was able to pull off because my hair is too curly, and because it was the timing of the it was based on Susie Quattro, and because she was active in the 70s, they said to use some psychedelic supplies. Well, this is about as close to psychedelic as I'm going to get. It is I'm pulling all of these from a Project Life kit. It's a Project Life box of goodies, the Bloom edition. And it has some kind of, I don't know, some psychedelic, there's some neon colors and some psychedelic style images. But that's not necessarily what I was going for. What struck me was I could see this card through, and the color of the background there and the fact that it says home where our story begins. I had this photo that I had already printed out of Barrett watching as the tulips came up. He always has loved gardens. And this was our little cottage in Jackson, our first home in Georgia. And so, I don't know, it's kind of appropriate. Geez, I have a scrap of paper in my mouth. That was weird. Anyway, it was our first home in Georgia, and it kind of began a whole new phase of life for us. So I just kind of threw these things out and pulled some embellishments, and I don't know where I'm going to go with it, but I'm just going to start gluing things down, and we'll see where we go from there. I'm going to put this here as my title card. I cut this off the top of that, but I kind of like it as a kind of a tab right there, and I have a B because that's B. This was taken in early 2009, and so he would have been 5. This, I thought, had the most psychedelic looking image of all, and it has room for journaling. And then I'm gonna do this like that, and I didn't want to do it in a strict grid, and I wanted to include different sizes. Now this one I'm going to put up on foam just to get it to kind of stand out a bit more. The others, and I don't know if I'm gonna like this, so it may come right off. I'll do that. And I just started kind of pulling, as I put things down, I started kind of pulling what I want is for these edges to be the same. So we'll go there. Just started pulling stuff and kind of placing it on there, not quite tying anything down. I guess this needs to go closer. I also cut the end off of this one. I'm not sure where it ended up. Okay, I already had adhesive on there. I'm going to put this here. And then there's a wider space there than in other areas, so I may bridge that gap somehow. I'm going to put this right here, and then I have this little thing that says, remember this, and I'll put it right in that little area. And I have this kite that's the right color pink. So I thought I'd have it bridge those two areas. This will be hard to get into a page protector if I don't glue that down. And then I have this little bit of epoxy that says explore, and he's kind of exploring the garden. All the kids loved exploring around our house because they saw it from early days when we had absolutely nothing in there. The other people had moved out. Let's see, I want to use this little camera, and I had it originally here, but I like the kite there better. Maybe crossing over here might be good. And this has a straight edge, so I thought I'd glue it up there on the straight edge of that. Well, actually, I could kind of do it this way. I like it better coming out this way. And then I'm going to put a little dot underneath one of those points on the star, just so that it lifts it up a bit. And it's not sticking, of course. It was too busy sticking to my fingers. Okay, there. And then I have this one, which I was going to use here, and it can still go there. I like breaking lines, especially on grids when they aren't particularly, when things aren't quite even. I'm going to put this away because I think I'm done in here. I had thought maybe I could find some images. I kind of like that orange. That's kind of cute, but I think I'm done. I think I'm done in there. There's all kinds of possibilities if I really wanted to take this to greater lengths. There are some things in here, and here's a little sticker sheet right here that says little man, and I'm going to use that. I don't know where. somewhere in conjunction with the photo, of course. Maybe right there or right here. And I guess I want it that way. Let me get a little bit of foam behind it. That may actually become our title right there. I've got this little thing that says, "You are so cute," and I could put it right there. Is that where I want that? Or down here? I kind of like it breaking that line. So I'll have it break it just a little bit. I think I'll save these. Let's see. I'm going to use the peach because we had moved to Georgia, and so it was all about becoming a peach. We were now peaches. We were Georgia peaches. I had thought maybe I would use one of these frames, but I think it's not, I think I don't have a spot that would be right. Let's see. Best moment, best day. Let's see what we have here. Something to smile about. I kind of like that, but where do I put it? Here. And then I can write something right up there. I'm done. This is purely 100% for load. I actually had promised that photo to Barrett's girlfriend, Sky, so that she could scrap it. And I will print another copy so that she can scrap it. And this one is just to stuff in my miscellaneous Barrett album. I'll write a few lines here about how much he loved gardens and how much he loved watching the tulips pop up. These were pink tulips, and then these were a different kind of bulb. And right over behind him was where we had the orange and yellow ones that I have so many cute pictures of Ava in the middle of. So I think it's kind of a cute page. It's not exactly psychedelic, and it certainly doesn't have any reference to a shag haircut, but my apologies to Susie Quattro and to whoever wrote that load prompt, but it didn't, I wasn't able to do anything with it today. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.